Hello and happy Sunday morning, all of you Akashic lovers out there. I am Michelle, aka Akasha Love, and I wanted to come on here today to say thank you to everybody who has subscribed to this channel. We are now up to 200 subscribers. So thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos and commenting. I really appreciate your presence here. My goal and my desire is to build and create community of loving people who want to grow in self-love, in self-trust, in self-honor, in inner harmony, in order to really become the most awesome version of themselves possible. So that's my goal for this channel. So thank you so much for everybody who is watching and contributing. I really appreciate your presence here. So it's Sunday morning in Ubud. I'm in Ubud, Bali, and I'm here to film a video for my latest Akasha Love song, which is called, I actually finished the song over a year ago, so it's far overdue, the launch. And the song is called You Know I Told You What I Needed To, thought it was me, but then I realized it was you. So it's kind of an uplifting, dancey vibe song. There's a lot of different instruments in it. The bass is like a synthesizer, but there are many different instruments, and it has a really nice beat, a really driving kind of beat. So I hope that you're going to love it when I launch it here on YouTube soon. And the song is about, it's kind of a jokey, it's kind of a funny song, but it's about basically recognizing what part of you bring to a relationship and what part the other person brings, and being clear on that, not sort of sinking into this enmeshment, sinking into this kind of mixing everything up with another person's energy and not knowing what is you and what is them. So in order to have strong and healthy relationships, we do need to stay in our own energy, stay in our own frame, and know what is what we are bringing, what we are, how we are showing up, who we are being in that situation, relationship, and what the other person is bringing, how they are showing up and who they are being, and know what the line is between the both of us there. And basically this is the work of boundaries, which I've been talking about in 2 of the recent videos on these quite difficult relationships between people who are on either side of the healthy relating spectrum. So really a extremely empathic person who may be quite codependent, and a person who is on the other end of the relating spectrum, healthy relating spectrum, who might be very narcissistic. So staying in our own frame, staying in our own energy, knowing what we bring to the dynamic and knowing what the other person brings, and being really clear on who we are and who they are, and not letting people kind of manipulate us or gaslight us or say that we said things that we didn't say. This is really important work in order to build strong and healthy relationships. And also really important, of course, to connect with the people that are able to also build strong and healthy relationships with us. So if somebody, for example, is regularly lying, regularly trying to twist the truth, regularly maybe blame shifting, maybe gaslighting, this is basically not a person who is really equipped with the tools to be in a healthy relationship. So this is something we also need to be really aware of. And this is what this song is also about. You know, I told you what I needed to, thought it was me, but then I realized it was you. So if somebody is kind of playing games with you or manipulating you or in some kind of a power trip with you, you might need to really cut those cords, draw back into your own energy, recognize what you've brought, what the other person has brought to that dynamic, and either dissolve the relationship if you can see that there is no way forward into healthy relating, or have the really difficult conversations that you need to have in order to move forward again into a healthy relationship with that person. But the main thing is also, of course, recognizing that we cannot get love from another person. We can only be love, source our own love from our own inner self, source our own safety from our own inner self, trust our own self, and from that place of inner self-love and inner connection, we can overflow our loving energy into others, all the others around us, the right people for us, if it's like a really close relationship. So that also reminds me of that Rumi poem, I think, that says, the sun never says to the moon, you owe me. So meaning like the sun is basically shining its radiant energy on every single being that it hits and every single planet that it hits, including the earth and including the moon. And the moon not having any light of its own, same as the earth, it just reflects the sun's energy back. But the sun never says, okay, you owe me, you should be paying me something for this beautiful light that I'm shining on you. So ideally, this is the space that we want to be in our life in order to grow healthy relationships. We are the sun inside of us, we shine our light, we share our joy, we share our love from an overflowing heart, and whoever is around us is able to receive that. And then, of course, if it's a question of more close, more intimate relationships, then we need to be careful and make sure that we only engage in close, intimate relationships with other healthy people who are wanting to be the sun and shine onto us, rather than wanting to grab or take from us from a place of not enoughness in themselves, because that will inevitably cause some really difficult relating dynamics. And this is not to say that we are all perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm a human. I'm a divine being having a human experience, like I believe every single person is. And we are not always perfect in the way we show up in our life and in our relationships. So this is not me advocating to only ever be in close relationships with perfect beings. There are no perfect beings, but we can have very clear intentions. So we can be imperfect beings, but if we have really clear intentions that we are not wanting to be in the energy of grabbing from somebody else, we are not wanting to try and source our sense of ourself from outside of ourselves. We are not wanting to try and manipulate another person in order to feel safe or loved. If our intentions are clear and correct, then we are ready to be in a healthy relationship with somebody else whose intentions are also clear and true and moving in that right direction. So I just wanted to share a song about this with you today. I have a spider on my phone recording this. So this song is about this work of letting go of any negative stories that you might have about yourself that maybe have come from you or from anybody else in your life, in your past. Letting them go, unraveling, and returning back to the source of yourself, which is divine, aligning with your true self, and letting go of all and any stories that basically drag you down. It's called the unraveling. So that's the Unraveling. That song is on my Youniverse album, which is available on Bandcamp, akashalove.bandcamp.com. You can buy that song. It's probably the most popular, the most listened to song of the whole album. You can also find it on Spotify and on Apple Music. Akasha Love, The Unraveling. So remember that you are beautiful. Remember you are loved. Remember you are loved. Remember to source your self from your inner being and overflow your love to those who are blessed to be in your company today. And thank you so much for joining this community. Thank you to the people who have subscribed recently. Thank you to everybody who's commented on my last couple of videos. I really welcome all of your thoughts and all your comments, and I am really hoping to grow this community into a thriving community of people who are wanting to grow and evolve in self-love, in connecting to your higher self and becoming all that you can possibly be and become in this lifetime. So to find out more about me, if you'd like to work with me, I do offer a community. I have a private community called the Youniverse, and I also offer one-on-one mentoring sessions. So you can find out about both of those things on my website address, which I will put down here and also down in the description section. That's akashalove.life. Thank you so much. Wishing you a beautiful Sunday or whichever day that you're watching this, and I will talk to you next time.